hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Call of Cthulhu. Here we are. We're going inside Warehouse 36, and let's just see kind of what happens here.
Oh, this place stinks.
Okay.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
I don't know, man. It might be the... There it is. Okay. Hold to enter reconstruction. Okay. That is bright. I don't know, man. I mean, apart from, like, the insane amount of green glowing stuff, the horrifying painting, I feel as though there are several things that might help.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Oh, that's the same, like, pill bottle that we had. Okay.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death.
Or maybe they didn't all die, perhaps. Let's look at this
It
horrifying.
smells as bad as it looks.
All right, got it. That was very helpful. 10 out of 10, detective. Good.
What happened here?
Looks like a nude person punched a window. A mirror. Close, though. Close. Almost. Alrighty. So, what else are we doing here? What else have we got? Alright.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
I don't know. Oh, this is good. That's good.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
I don't know, but, looks like someone was not having a good time here, really. Kind of a bit of a rough time, frankly. We earned... Okay, so new clue memorized. Hawkins Warehouse. Is there anything we can pick up here? Okay, so it won't let me go back into it. Okay, that's good to keep in mind that once it's over, it's like, it's over. Okay, so now we're out of here with our lighter. The lighter has to...
Someone has settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
Hi, guys.
Is there anyone in there? You, don't move. Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
I'm not gonna just immediately threaten him. Let's go. Let's team up.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off.
Oh.
The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley.
Let's do
Can
it,
you
buddy.
explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
Okay, so
So
someone
you
went in there.
confirm that it was removed from the crime scene.
That's not normal.
Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here.
Oh, I have a
on.
feeling.
My
I
car's
don't think
parked on the
Officer
way.
Bradley's gonna make it to the sequel team.
Andrews, would you please shut the door?
I think we might
Your
make it,
eyes, damn it.
but
This
I
guy
don't.
went
I
right
don't.
under
I
the
think
door.
this guy might be in some trouble here.
God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll
Cat
shut you up
Baker.
for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down
Oh,
there.
come on. He's not
Why
fat.
you?
He's got a dad
on,
bod at
keep the
bad,
smile.
at worst. Come on.
You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I mean, it looks like
I
he's
thought
already
I'd
gotten a
straightened
pretty...
you out, mister.
Yeah, right there.
I am
right there.
disappointed. But we'll meet again.
Is it
Okay.
far, this mansion?
We're not making a lot of friends,
Look
it
behind
seems
you,
like.
at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Oh, yeah. That's a normal place to
That's
have a
the
house.
Hawkins mansion.
That's...
Come on, we got some driving to do.
That's normal. That's fun. That's good. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Let us enter this madness and see what happens. Alright. Oh yeah, dude, that's a proper scar on his cheek. Good lord. Yeah, so it looks like he got like kind of like one of those smiling scars. Oh, that's heavy breathing. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing to know. Nah, man. Nah, man. Jeez.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
This is so huge. There's no need for any building to be this large for like a family. What I mean, what do you do with all the rooms?
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Oh God, so
Not
he
soon
tried.
enough to save the Hawkins.
Oh,
They were
poor
trapped in the
guy.
drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Oh, I have a lot of questions, it seems like.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
Interesting.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Oh, so yeah, so
Yes.
he's got a vested interest. Okay,
If
cool,
something
cool,
escaped
cool.
us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Oh, really? I have several questions.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
God damn,
He
there's
talks too much.
there's so
He
much
inferred that old
unhappiness
Silas
in this
was
place, man.
slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins
Yeah, so
family as
yeah,
far
so this
back
is
as
like
I
a
can remember.
multi-generation. Yeah,
Charles
poor
was
guy.
like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them.
Oh, this
Is there
poor
anything
guy.
else you want to add?
Let's
You
check
won't get
the
me to believe
ruin,
that it
probably
looked
just
any better
economic
3 months ago.
struggles.
It's
money.
a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do...
Ha! You've already begun to nose around it, would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house.
Yeah.
It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there.
Interesting. He doesn't.
Unless you
This guy
still have
doesn't seem to be a
questions.
huge fan of Charles Hawkins. This guy. Yeah.
I prefer to be
Wise attitude. But apart from...
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man.
A sad
True
old
force
man
of nature.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my...
Sad old man.
Night falls
Dude, this
quickly.
is a man.
And I
This is
wanna be
not a
able to
sad
see
old man. This is a
when
man
you arrive.
racked by
I'll go
guilt
with you.
and just like
If only to
self-hatred.
reassure Silas.
All right.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Oh man, I hope he doesn't get like an axe to the chest or something. Oh, what's over here? Gonna sprint on over.
Bradley was right. This place is
1693.
much older than I imagined.
Okay, yeah. Oh, are these the graves?
Poor kid.
He was 11, man. Ooh, Charles has all his stuff busted, though. Interesting.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective,
Any thoughts? Yeah.
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
They properly blew that thing up, man.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea.
That's not normal, dude.
I imagine Webster wasn't.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
All right. So Simon
Please give
Webster.
me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see
That's what we're here
Silas
to
doing
find out.
such a thing, let alone allowing it.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins'
Oh,
grave
interesting
fresh.
too. Okay.
The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
Yeah. So my guess would be like Charles is still kicking. In some way, shape, or form. There's got to be something like that going on. But yeah, I have a feeling the spook factor is about to get pretty aggressive. Oh, yeah, that's a normal looking lighthouse. Look like a giant eye. Yeah, let's watch it turn back around again. Here it comes. Yeah, that's horrifying. That's like not okay. And then there's the port, the ship we came in, the Scylla, all this nice stuff. There's nothing to investigate around here. Cool, 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 cool.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place. Sturdy and well sharpened.
I don't like the fact that there's just an axe there. The cop's got to be careful, man, because I have a feeling he might. Oh no, okay, he's still taking his time. That's cool. And here we are. Game saved. Not good. Not good. Because we can assume that the person that was going like at the beginning,
I'll have to find another entrance.
I would assume is Silas. Hopefully, maybe. Maybe. I mean, that may not be the worst thing if Silas was kicking around. Here, so I'm just making sure my mic is in good shape. What the hell was that? Is that just a graphical bug or something? What's up here? I mean, this used to be quite the building, frankly.
This entrance is still in use.
Okay. Dude, you don't knock?
Whoa! Whoa!
Jesus Christ.
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa.
That seems kind of extreme, like, right away. Okay.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
Dude, he was ready to go,
I'll
man.
show you how we
He
have it
was
out on
ready
dark water.
to go. Oh, this is timed. This is timed.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
Interesting.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
Bollocks.
No,
Every time.
I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded
Why
the
isn't it
entrance.
safe, though?
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here,
Dude,
I'm listening.
that was more
There's
aggressive than I thought.
vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Devoted to Charles Hawkins, whom he all but raised, he also has great respect for the memory of Sarah Hawkins and their child Simon. And the abandoned property made him very distrustful of Charles, Sarah, and Simon. Interesting. The sick cop, damn. He's no great sleuth, but he's more inclined than his colleagues to haven't seemed to be friendly with him. He could help me in my 24 cat gang boss. Boss of a gang of bootleggers which seem to use dark. With the stranded whales reluctant to talk about her. Okay, and yeah, so yeah, I mean that's pretty much as we established. Occult, miraculous catch. Saint Brendan. Okay. Hawkins warehouse manifests. Yeah, so this is all stuff we've gone through here. Inventory, inhabitants, places. Yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly kind of clear this up. Oh, yeah, we've got to upgrade our. Let's do that. That just seems like it's gonna be very important. Okay, validate, enter, yes. There we go. Alright, so that's where you try to murder me. I'm gonna check out down here before we go into the mansion because this seems like the type of place that would have some hidden little thingamabobs, thingamajigs.
This gate is locked.
Thanks. Not quite as helpful as I'd hoped on that one. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Oh, this is his house. Oh man, am I gonna just really invade your privacy, my dude. Holy crap. I'm going to find out everything. It's got a pretty nice view, though. Yeah. Like a really nice view. Okay.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Oh yeah, we're just straight up breaking into this broken old man's home. Wait, are we? What was that? What was the purpose of that? Seems like a part of that's broken, but I could be wrong.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Nice, so we love it when he's just going through.
Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
Yeah, how can you not, dude? Okay, so that is locked, so let's pop into the back here, see what's up. something I'm missing? Because that's fully rendered in there. He's got spear hooks. I guess I'm just missing something then. Yeah, because that's completely locked. Oh, maybe I can go talk to Silas and see if he'll let me into his home. You know. Oh, no. Put it back. I didn't want... Wait, actually, will that let me check out some stuff? Because that'd be pretty cool. A lighter man. A lighter man. It's like Rocket Man, but shitty. Alright. No, I don't know why this was blocked. You know, maybe I broke the sequence of something. Okay, good. Oh, good. Oh, so I just click the middle button. That would have been super helpful. Yeah, look at us go. Bing.
Pierce, shall we enter?
I want to figure out where Silas went. Really should have watched him a little more closely. Maybe he's over by the graves? Oh no, there he is.
Do you have a moment?
What now?
Nothing. Sorry.
Stop wasting my time.
Do you have a moment? Nothing.
Stop.
Okay, so he's he's not a huge fan of us right now. That's fine. Beautiful home, though.
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas,
You're right.
Okay. Got it. Sir. Alright. In we go.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Oh, don't love that shadow. Don't like it. Don't like the shadow. No me gusta. Explore the gardens of the family Garbayo. Keeps watch, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire. Of the fire! Boop. Come on, that's like 2 pixels. There it is.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Why is no one talking about the fact that they're green? The fuck? Is that rats? Alright. Those are tentacles. Okay, cool. Cool. And no occult? Okay, that's fine. That's... Just look at that and you're like, that's a normal painting.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Dude, I don't know. This is so cool. What? Is that even meat? Dude, that ain't normal meat, fam.
What kind of meat is this?
Yeah, it's the right question. That's the right question to ask.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Okay. That's undone there. Oh wow, they do not look like a happy family. Look, let's take the saddest picture we have of each other and then make it a giant, like, life-size painting. Good, yeah. Well, this looks like this one. Well,
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
yeah, this looks like everyone was doing great. It's really having a good time with each other here. Nothing here. Is there something below? No. Okay.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Well, judging by their faces, no one seemed super thrilled with the whole situation. But hey, you know, just life in a Cthulhu-esque nightmare home.
Daydreaming again?
Dude, I'm
Working,
working,
officer.
asshole.
This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
That was ominous. That's cool. That's fine. Thanks, game devs. Thanks, team. All right.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
I feel like we should be able to read some of that. Oh yeah, like this.
Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself.
Charles looks like he's having a rough time. Just like he knew he got married, right? He was part of that arrangement.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
I mean, I don't know why you'd have a gun in Egypt, but that's fine.
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Dude, you literally step on the back of that and keep walking. It's not that difficult to overcome.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay, I was real
Let's
worried.
see if I can find something the cops missed.
Oh, man, so they were just burned alive in this room.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Interesting. I mean, it seems like he was. Sorry, one of my headphones was dying. Seems like he wasn't enjoying himself there. Oh, was this the boy?
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Yeah, so 10 o'clock at night. Ooh.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Oh, God.
They had a fight. Why?
Bro, they had a huge fight. Damn, dude, this is unpleasant.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did someone escape the fire?
These are the questions. So why are we in a cutscene?
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
Oh my god, she lit him on fire?
Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Is that a toy?
And the boy.
Oh, bro.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I'm not gonna say to the police. The police watched it.
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
Damn.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down.
Damn.
Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
It's a valid point.
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away.
Why
when we
was
got
that not
here.
mentioned immediately?
Without your authorization?
Why was that not mentioned
By who?
immediately?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
My God, okay.
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
Which is valid.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report.
Yeah, that's not...
Your clock must have already have stopped.
Dr. Fuller?
A brilliant surgeon and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart.
I
see
don't
no reason to
trust
doubt his
that.
word.
So be it. Let's move on.
Dude, there are too many sketchy people here.
I firmly believe this
Huh. What's your theory?
The couple had a fight, 100%.
I think the Hawkins...
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
There's only one way to be sure. Picks a random door and breaks into the rest of the home. Oh, okay, well, that was...
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in
Yeah,
serious
don't worry.
trouble.
I'm just about to, like, disrupt everything here.
This door is locked.
Thanks. Thanks, bud. It's what I needed to hear. Could not have figured that out on my own. So, Pierce. Let's get some more of that. Yep. Keep forgetting. Alright, so I just need one more character point. What is... Okay, sanity. Let's double check that, huh? Pierce, sanity. Alright, we're good. All we have is just a little mental trauma. Don't we all? That's fine. We're good. Alright. History of medicine. Don't touch anything. Steals the first book that's not in a bookshelf. Good. Attaboy, Pierce. Really, really holding to your word here. Oh, damn, this place is wild, though.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
Dude, you have no way. No way to gauge that. I appreciate you thinking, but, like, come on, man. Okay, so there's something around here, because I got that icon flashing.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
Yep. I guess it's probably up there somewhere. Because I can't find anything down here, at least. Oh, but now it's gone. Okay, so it's got to be down there somewhere. All right. Oh, hello. Crowbar. Why is there a crowbar here?
A crowbar. Could prove useful.
Oh, that's just mine now? Oh, okay. Sorry, bud. There it is. Thank you. Alright, great. So we found what we were looking for.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Yo,
Dated
that's
1818.
you could make a ton of money off of that right now, dude. Be easily a couple grand. The hell was that music cue? Man, everyone looks so miserable in every painting. Sorry, bro. Don't need to talk to you. Yeah.
Moby Dick. Melville's classic.
An epic
The
battle.
epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
I mean, this place is massive. Okay, just a book. Nothing too crazy. An actually kind of normal looking painting, right? Right? There's nothing horrible I'm missing? Okay, cool. Ooh.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
1300. Alright. 1300. Ooh, what's this? Human body. Comparative analysis. More medicine. Jay, view on character sheet. Look at us go. One more and we should be up the next level of medicine. Can I talk to him at all? Can I learn anything from you?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
That's a vague
Well,
question.
not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Okay. Thanks, man. He's super helpful with these comments. Turns out the space was pretty old. Yeah. Yeah, it was, man. Good for you for letting us know. Alright, let's start from the back and make our way across here. Okay, good. Can't open anything there, so I can just...
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Illustrated. It's a nice edition. Dude, I'm just stealing shit. Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
Well, is it also because
One of
it's
Sarah
crazy?
Hawkins'
It
paintings.
looks absolutely
Her
wild.
style sure is recognizable.
Some dope paintings, though. But all right.
A book on hunting whales. The island's staple diet last century. Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692
All right.
by two families that
So
seceded
we're really,
from
I
the
mean,
New
it's
England
really reinforcing.
colonies.
This is old. This is like old history.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Good, nice. All right, we'll just turn on another eldritch light. That's fine. Just casually, you know, trying to once again. The fact that no one is addressing the fact that the light. Okay, that the light is green really kind of bothers me. All right.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
But you should place her under. He alone seems to be able to come for. Believe me that, although I would be involved, I would be forced to. Anton Wellard. I don't think we've met Anton Wellard. Can I talk to him about Anton Wellard? He's just creepily doing rounds.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Okay, never mind. Thanks for the attempt, though, bud. Really, really much appreciate that. Doing some investigating. Some investigating. Feeling less and less confident about where we're going.
Locked.
Thanks, man. Once again, you really... If you can't open it, I'll figure it out. Trust me. Alright. Oh, hello. Office key. Alright, this one's open, though.
The boys' room.
Really? This isn't the dad's? You don't think so, man? Oh, this is gonna be really sad, isn't it? It's had some good little forts going, though. Oh, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh, when he grown up, if he'd survived, he would have been able to see it in picture.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain.
Oh.
Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Oh, was the father like abusive? What the fuck is that stuff? Love that.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
as a thing in the back immediately goes, whoop, come check it out. Yeah.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
Several things.
Simon's
I would
troubles
imagine.
went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to defend himself. A lot of like escapist type stuff. He is 11, so I suppose it's all just kind of part of the coping mechanism. But... Ooh, this is a fun game. This is. Play for the monsters, stay for the incredible family trauma. Awesome.
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Today with Mother we play in the garden, but she is still sad. I hate it when she is sad. Is she angry with Father? Father scolded me. He shouted loud and wanted to spank me, but Mother did not want him to. He is always angry. Why? There are a lot of strange things in his office. I just wanted to look at them. I built a castle for Mother, and she told me to come and hide, and told her to come hide with me. She's always painting monsters. I don't like her monsters. I have bad dreams, and they come into my bedroom and look at me. I cry, and Mother shouts at me, and Father says I must take tablets. They are not nice. I don't want to take them. Mother is screaming again. She cries a lot. Father is sad too and angry with Mother. I don't know why. That was erased. Mother is sad again. At lunch we ate in silence. It was strange. Father said, finish your dishes. We always eat the same thing. It looks like rotten fish and it smells very bad. Why does he always want us to eat that? It's not very nice. What if we eat it again tonight? I will throw my plate on the floor and smash it. So that's where the argument started. Oh, Simon, you poor thing. Because he's also like the only one that is confirmed to be deceased. Oh my god. Alright, well. Into the office we go. Oh! Oh, okay. I think I might have figured out what's going on here. Really? There's no investigation? Okay, yeah, I was about to be like...
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Jay, consult diary. The creature is not yet anchored in our dimension. An expulsion ritual might work. As long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the elder sign among the glyphs. Be careful, though. Okay. Oh, game saved. Good. Awesome.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Okay, F client, FS. Painting for AD returned. The Shambler for FS. For Dr. FS. So Dr. Fuller. Treatment. Oh. Interesting. Okay. She was making some money, though.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders.
Dr. Sanders.
Wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fright brought us together, and forever it will bind us. I don't love bind, though. I don't think they hated each other. I think it was just a bummer. Okay. What's up here?
The door is blocked on the other side.
Good.
Bradley, is that you?
I'm gonna go get Bradley. I'm gonna go get him. Gonna go get him. There's no need for me to run in there with a no need. Come on, Bradley. Bradley? Oh, there you are, bud. There's someone upstairs. Oh, I missed this.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, you should come with me. You should come with...
What do you know about Charles Hawkins'
Oh, come on.
activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's
Okay, yeah,
inheritance.
so he's still doing fine. All right. I gotta put in my other headphone to make sure I get the full experience of what will most likely be a terrifying little moment. Can I go through in here first, though?
What will her room reveal about her?
Wait, they had separate rooms? Yeah, let's just... Oh.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
That's... yeah. Okay. So that's a friendly little thing. Is there anything... Oh, there it is. Oh, this isn't gonna be good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Occultism progression. Nice. Yep, so we are... okay. And I just know that there's someone up there. There's gotta be. Yeah, they are increasing the spookiness very quickly. So I'm gonna close the door. That's actually kind of a nice picture. It's back here. Oh, hi.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
There it is. Okay.
That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
I don't know. Depends who was getting it for them. So there's nothing down here. Alright, well. Time to face our maker.
Is anyone there?
Okay, we're fine. Okay. It's just a cutscene. Oh, look, it looks like the trailer. This will be fine, right? What's about to happen here? Yeah, spooky painting. That's fine. It's actually a really good painting. There's not much spook to that. Fuck! Okay, yep, it turns out there was spook. Okay.
You! Stop!
Okay.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't
God.
see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
What the hell is that symbol? Oh, that's the light. Okay.
I'll cover you.
Yeah, we don't need that. We're fine.
This door was closed earlier.
Super closed.
Where did he go?
Well,
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
judging from that thing, looks like we'll have to move it. Yeah.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Or it is part of something.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here?
Oh,
I don't
boy.
see any way
Okay.
out.
So we'll be figuring that out later. Okay.
Doesn't work. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
And X'd out, too.
The Scylla.
Yeah.
It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable.
Oh, okay.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage.
Probably.
I must find a way to act. I'd be better off.
Okay. I know I can use the crowbar to probably muscle my way through this, but I kind of want to figure it out.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
And I'm assuming that's Dr. Fuller, I would guess, with the... yeah, maybe.
I wonder who the man with the glasses
Dude,
is.
that spook was...
Probably
still-
another friend of Hawkins.
Still not feeling great about that. Oh, okay, got it. There's the map.
It looks like an old seaway map.
They make up a journey. So that's probably what I... Oh, yeah. The Scylla. Probably have to go down this way then for that. But we'll see. We'll see. I do want to discover what this green thing is, though.
Seems like this came from a log.
May God be merciful. These carcasses, no. What is eating these huge beasts? Red with the blood of sacred beasts and to... So, 49 north, 61 west. Turns out for Hamilton, we caught it. It's the most grotesque whale. We'll get down as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gleaned gory dark water. We've beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty holds. The Scylla. Okay. So 33 north, 53 west.
There must be a link with the seaway map.
33 north. 53 West. Around about here. Oh!
Looks like it worked.
Well,
Well done, Pierce.
that made me pretty happy. Oh, there it is.
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Goes without saying that it requires. Yeah, because see, something tells me that they were fucking with this woman. I don't think she just went crazy.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
Oh, but there's still another green thing around here.
There
So the
must be
reason
a
why I
link
figured that
with
out
the
is
sea
because
man.
there's these bars here on it. So that kind of gave me a hint that I thought was probably going to be, it was important of some sort. So luckily I was right, because I was afraid we'd be there for a while. All right. Oh, there.
Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings?
Why did Hawkins intercept his wife? Yeah, he was gaslighting her, man. From her father? Simon's diary. I want to see the... Oh, I can't read them? Come on. So we've got that we all checked out. So, I think that's going to be just about it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hop in here and play the cutscene. Yeah, that's a secret fucking passage, alright. That's super secret. So glad we're gonna go right in there. Oh man. Okay. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officers set after him. By following him to get to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. So, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, thank you for joining me. We got the first spook of the playthrough, and I hope you have a great week. This is Sergeant Neutral, signing out.